Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with some cards that I made, some from before and also some that I made yesterday because I did not realize that it was National Pink Day. I think it was like 5 o'clock in the evening, looking on YouTube, and I saw a video pop up about somebody made a card for National Pink Day, and I was like, what's that? So then I went onto Google and I was like, National Pink Day, and then I realized, oh, there is a National Pink Day. So every June 23rd, I'll give you guys that every year on the 23rd is National Pink Day if you want to participate. Usually pink is associated with like breast cancer awareness, but hey, I love pink, so if I can find a day to even add more to focus on one of my favorite colors, I'm going for it. So I decided to make some pink Spellbinders cards. And I'm still playing with some of the dies I received from Spellbinders for my review. Dies from the Just Wanted to Say collection and also the Right Words collection. And that's from Becca Feekin. The other day, I think in the last video, I said Becky Feekin, but it's Becca Feekin, okay? She designs a lot of beautiful, elegant dies for Spellbinders, more reminiscent of like a Anna Griffin style, okay? That feel. So if you want something in that line, definitely check out all of her goodies at Spellbinders, along with everything else. And of course, they have the glimmer, hot foiling goodness, all these wonderful floral dies. It just keeps on getting better. And a few of you did comment on the few Spellbinders videos that, yeah, they are stepping up their game. Yep, I'm telling you, they are. So let's take a look at what I made for National Pink Day, which was yesterday, but these cards translate all year long. Alrighty, let's get started. First up, speaking of comments on my video, a lot of you loved the birds. The layering bird dies. This is from that Just Wanted to Say collection, the new release. Oh, you guys really love this. So I'm going to just take a little second to kind of go a little bit more in depth into the birds. I used both sets. You guys saw examples from me with Sweet Birdie. Out of the two, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. This is the easier set to work with than this one. I mean, they're both easy, but this one is like super easy. Also, with this set, see how right here you have the detail? With this one, you don't have the detail. If you are in a super rush and you need to make a card in 2 seconds and you want to throw a few of these, throw. Well, you're in a rush, so you're throwing dies. This one, you can just cut the bird by itself and you're done. And I'm going to show you what I mean, because when I was playing with it, and I did not show you in my last video how simple you can go or how detailed you can go. Okay, now let me pull out the card that I showed you guys in my last video. This was the card. Now the example on the packaging, because I had to look at the packaging for a second. The bird is deconstructed in such a way that you can put on everything. You can leave stuff off. This still looks like a bird. So in a rush, go that style. Because there are many dies out there that look exactly like this and they stop right there. But Spellbinders gave you the option to go as many layers as you want. This one, there's a wing and then there's a decorative part, top part of the wing. Looks like I staggered it here actually. So I was playing with this die, cutting it out and playing with it. It's just because you guys really like it. I just wanted to show you that you can go as far as you want, or you can go as simple as you want, depending on what you're doing with it. Here is simple. Just cut the bird body. There you go. Put on that wing. There you go, done. If you want to add on the decorative piece, that's the decorative piece of the wing. This is just an 8-piece set, and there you have it here. Here it is with just that wing without the topper. The tail, in the example on the packaging, you'll see the tail has the feathers going up. To me, I wanted to see what it would look like going out the back. I like it both ways. Here, actually, with the tail going up, doesn't it look like the bird is like perched and stopped? Here, it looks like the bird is flying. Or is it just me? Yeah. What do you guys think? So here, I'm just showing you that there are more options with the birds and different colorways to play with, different materials. Here is glitter. Here is foil. You can do solid, change up the colors. Here I was obviously sticking with a more pink way. Now let's go into what I did yesterday for National Pink Day. Oh yes, this is a whole lot of pink crafters. So when I was playing with this die, I had cut all these bases in different colors just to work with it and see where it can go. This one has only the eye, but is that bothering you? It's not bothering me. In a pinch. And yesterday I watched my little National Pink Day video and I was like, you know, I'm gonna make some pink cards because I love pink. So I went ahead and did a really quick card using a few of what's from this new release. Just wanted to say, coming back again with this leaf. I tell you, this leaf is a good one. Leafy Sprig, just as good as Lemon Zest. Here I'm showing you side by side. That's the one with the lemon zest. Here are the lemons, and here is just the leaf. The difference between these two, one, this is bigger. This is a little bit smaller. Let me give you a quick measure. The smaller one, 3.5, 2.5, bigger one, 3.25, let's say 3.25. This one gave you the option to do the double coloring. This one gives you the solid leaf with solid leaves on top. And here, I did stagger it. I'm going to turn it to the side so you can get to see. This is flat. Here, I just put a second one on top. You see it? Like that. It does cut the veins, but what you could do if you wanted yours to look, this one to look more like this, you could take, and I'm going to show you here. I love this colorway. I could have done this too. Look at that. It's just all kinds of stacky goodness. And cut out one of the leaves. Here's one of the leaf. Take a pair of scissors because when you do cut it, look, it's separated on the vein right there. So if you wanted to mimic this, snip, snip, and then you could layer it if I wanted to do two different colors. You see? Coming back to that style, if you really love that style, which I do. I love this. The lemons were great. It was the foliage that actually made me get this die. I purchased this one. Spellbinders didn't send me that one. Love it. But I just wanted to show you how this set can still go back into that style. If you got this first one and you liked it, both of them are fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I haven't even really put flowers with them yet, but love, love, love. In the background here, I used my favorite Spellbinders embossing folder. By far, runaway hit favorite. Geoscreen, okay? Love my Geoscreen. Had to pull it out for my pink card. Here is the top of the embossing folder. Love these oversized embossing folders. I just can't praise these things enough. They are like game changer. So technically, this is actually not a complicated card. Has a lot of die cuts. There are the leaves, and then I did stack in the same color on top. This one I popped up. These I did not. I just put a little dab of glue there, curl the end, just to give it a little bit of movement. In person, you're going to see lots of texture, but not lots of bulk, which I love. So definitely can mail off this one. Won't be paying a ton of postage. So yesterday when I was making my pink card, I was going between this. But see, this one is more of a coral. So even though I have this sort of a coral color, I decided to leave it here with the pink base just to give contrast on so many shades of pink. Am I making sense? Could the bird be any color I wanted? Of course, there we go. Again. There we go. That's kind of cute too, right? Because of the contrast, the bird definitely becomes full focal point right here on the card. You see it. You can cut a bunch of these birds just like the florals. Just cut a bunch of them. Same thing with the leaves. You can cut a bunch of leaves. Look at all the colors I have ready to go. Love, 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 love. The difference here, though, what I did do yesterday that is different, I did not use the tail. That's here. This one. I didn't go with that one. I went into the chickadee. Here is little chickadee. Because I love little chickadee's tail right there. Right there. You see it? This is just adorable. Both sets are cute. Both sets don't have a high price point either. So if you were to invest in one, I would go with Sweet Birdie. But because of the price point, you could actually go with both and be quite fine. Here, I also had cut a few of little chickadee. Chickadee goes this direction to the right. Sweet Birdie goes towards the left. Okay, so one is right facing and one is left facing. You know, maybe I should try to put both birds on a card. I haven't done that actually. I just realized that, like, wait a second. And this time I used the feet. I layered them up to give it stability. See, I layered up the feet. And let's talk about this little piece of glimmering goodness. Oh, love, 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 love. If you're into the hot foiling and you're like, oh, I need a lot of sentiments, Spellbinders has you covered. And I did purchase this myself as well. This one, great job, you did it. I think this is blush hot foil. This is the set I use, sentiments for every day. Love, and what I really love about it, not every sentiment has the coordinating die, but it's not as easy for me to take a card base and hot foil on it, to be honest with you. I'm still learning how to do that. I know there is that hinge method. Even that I still mess up. So for me, I appreciate when they give you the coordinating die. So this one is great job, you did it. Here are the sentiments that come. There is a great job, you did it. And the coordinating die, cut it out, put it there by the bird. And that's my card for International Pink Day. There are so many good sets. Besides this hot foil, let me also go into what is in Just Wanted to Say. So Just Wanted to Say has Little Chickadee, Sweet Birdie. It also has another runaway hit for me, Wreath Builder. Showed you guys that with the last set of Father's Day card that I made. Just Wanted to Say Glimmer. I bought this and it arrived. I didn't use it here because I only had this amount of space to work with. Like, I made the whole card and then decided I need to put on a sentiment. So none of these can really go here. I had to go back into that everyday one, but I did get this. And the good thing about this, because this is so small, I can use some of my sentiment dies from Spellbinders that have that great width for this. That's another reason why I got this. I love the sentiments too. There's also a stamp version of this too. Same sizing, just you don't have to have the hot foil machine, which is nice. If you don't want to invest in a hot foil machine, it's just too much. You're like, I have enough. Go ahead then with just the stamps only. There is also stitched high. And I did get this because, hey, love my stitching. So I'm going to play with this one. And along with this order that came in of the high and this one, I did get from the birthday, stylized Happy Birthday. I haven't gotten my balloon yet. I did order it, but it hasn't come in yet. But this is so pretty. Oh, I've seen so many examples of this Happy Birthday. I just got to play with it. Love. And this is another embossing folder here on the back. This one, I'll put the name here. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Random Dots or something like that. It's coming. I was like, I look, and then, you know, when Spellbinders had that 20 off of 100, I was like, okay. And then, you know, they do let you do the PayPal Pay in 4, so spread out the payments. So this is card 1 for International Pink Day. Let's now go into card number 2. This now is Little Chickadee. So you see here, this is the left facing, this is the right facing. So let me pull out back Little Chickadee, because you guys really left a lot of comments about the bird. So that's why I'm going more in depth in it, so you can decide, hey, those birds, definitely. And how you can back it off. You don't have to do all the layers, which is nice to know. I backed this off and it looks great. If I didn't tell you I did that, you would have just been like, oh, it's a bird. You know what it is. So here is the same tail again. This one is 2. This one is 3. With this, as you can see, my colorway. There's a lot going on in this one. This card is a lot going on. This one is a much easier card, quicker card. This one, much more involved, but I was just going for it. And I did start this one in Orlando. The colorway I was going for is navy and pink. Definitely 100%, you can see it there. Made the bird, knew I was going to go in this sort of a pink and navy, then built everything else up on top of it. Started and I finished it up, but it does fit International Pink Day, so why not go for it? They're the little legs too, and this one I did keep the legs. And also, coming back again, Sweet Leaf Mini Slimline. Love. Now it's not as pronounced as it is on this card because I used a darker colorway. So now it's more into the back of the card. This one is more forward. This one is more recessed. Are you seeing the difference, right? Yeah, I think about things like that sometimes. It's busy, but not busy. And that's what I love about this card. I was just like, when I was done with it, I was like, wow, I really like what I did. I was having a vain moment with my card. So I had here Sweet Leaf Mini Slimline in navy. Back here in the background, that's gray. I slipped different colors behind it, like white. It was just too bright. And then instead of having a white background, like so, this is more of a cream background. And I like it. I think it brings it all down. Always experiment with your colors, with your neutral colors, just to see. With the cream, I still have a contrast, but it's not so stark. Here, again, another favorite. Fluted Classic Squares. There's a square turned at an angle like a diamond. So we got 3 products so far. Let's continue. And if you didn't notice, stitching is happening here. Stitching floral. So let's go into the stitching floral die. And I bought that myself, this one. As a matter of fact, the only thing given to me by Spellbinders is the bird. Everything else is from my own stash. But it's all good stash. The floral, stitched flower. There it is. And this one, easy, easy, easy. Now with the center, I just didn't want to stitch the center. I was just like, I was enjoying my petals. So what I came up with the idea, I stuck another floral there. Oh, let me give you a measurement on this. Wouldn't that be nice? 2 1/4. The leaf, I didn't even use this, 1 3/4. And yes, it is a double layer. Pink cardstock on top, 110-pound cardstock in white under the bottom. When you're cutting this out, cut it all out, everything you're going to use at the same time. So if you're going to make 6 flowers in yellow, cut 12. 6 yellow and then 6 white, 110-pound. Back it up because there are weak points in this. So it has to be like a double layer again for the stitching, okay? Keep that in mind. Here, the center of the flowers, I was revisiting Be Bold Blooms. So that's this flower right here, that one right there, okay? This is more than one set. So it does not come with all these sets, right? Got some of them on sale, so I went ahead and got some more sets of it. And that's what you see here in the center. This now comes back to Wreath Builder. The Wreath Builder is here, right there and right here. Do you see it immediately? No, because it's navy on top of navy. I had it like this before, and it was just like, it's 3, so it's an odd number, but it needed something, it needed another accent, and that's where I came back in with Wreath Builder with the 2 flowers. So that's now a couple products. The Congrats, I can't find where this is from. I keep looking and I have no idea. So eventually I will find a die and I'll link it here in the video if I do find it, or I'll talk about it another time because it is Spellbinders. I just can't find it. I don't know where I put it. It's a set of word dies. That's a Congrats layered up. This is all layered up. This is now a super layered card. Like 2-3 layers of white cardstock. I was having fun with this card. And I did do some blue splatter. And I also put on some gems, matte silver gems from my stash. These are Pink Fresh Studio, actually, are the gems in here. Not gems, pearls, matte pearls. Super duper cute card. Let me give you a measurement. 6.5 roughly by 3.5. Did I measure these birds for you? 1 3/4 with the feet. Let's say 1.5. 1 3/4. With the feet, 1.5. Without the feet, you're looking at 1 inch. And they're both roughly the same, okay? Look at the stitching. So you could do the stitching with the floral and then pop a die cut flower on the top. You could just use glue in the center because here I didn't glue it all the way down. So I could curl these petals if I wanted to, but I didn't. Super cute. So pink, pink. All right. And how many products did I use for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 products to make this card. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, and also the gems. Gold mixed gems from Spellbinders, okay? All right. More birdie goodness for you guys, right? All right. Now let's talk about no birds. So here's another one for International Pink Day. This background is from the Right Words collection, and I was sent 4 die sets to play with, okay? You guys saw for Father's Day was this one, Merry Everything Words. Here's the sister to it, Happy Occasion Words. So we have still the same strip, different edges. That one's bracketed. This one is more of a like scallop bracket edge. Same little points here where you can drop it in to make a bookmark if you wanted, or a label with it. 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, with these 2 sets, you have a lot of sentiment. So the average measurement of the word dies, 3 inches by 3/4 of an inch. So for the first one, we had that Mother's Day, Father's Day, Happy, Valentine's Day, Happy Halloween. Now we have Happy Birthday, Happy Everything. So we actually have 2 happy. So if you misplace one, you have another one over here. Anniversary, Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Now, if you notice how I did it, a magnetic strip, and I put it in order of how the year runs. That's just my thing. You don't have to do it that way. It lets me know immediately what I have. And then the thank you comes from this set. So this set, this is actually what is on this card. And I'll talk about this one. I have a video coming for this one, My Sweet Friend. And this one, you have your big word sweet. Let me give you a measurement. Let's say 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then friend is like 1 1/2 by 3/4. Everything in here is independent of each other. So you can use this alone, decorative on a different card, the sweet, put some of those pies. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think that's an idea for me, to use the Spellbinders pie with the sweet. That's true. I think I want to make a card like that. Just got an idea. The florals by itself, baby boy, baby girl. So this translate into friend, or if you're in a pinch for that baby card, don't have to run and get a whole baby die set because you'll have it built into this one. This one is super cute, okay? But this now, with this set, thank you for your kindness. Now, how I did this double panel, because you can see right here, it is 1 3/4 of an inch wide by 6 5/8, because it is 2 pieces. So again, we have, if you want to cut it out by itself as a strip, or drop in, no cut edges here. So you would take your sheet of paper, line it up, and then run it again and line it up. So there, I try to get it as close to even as I could. And there's a little boo-boo here in the middle, but I covered up the boo-boo with the best cover-up die. These fluted die. I tell you, I saw that die used a bunch of times by Jennifer McGuire. And the ones I do use most often is the square and the circle, to be 100% honest with you guys, all right? The thank you. Here is the thank you. Super duper cute. The word dies are bigger here. 2 by, let's say, 5/8 of an inch. And what cardstock did I use? I don't even know what cardstock this is. It's like a kind of a white pearl iridescent. And the florals. This now was 100% inspired by Yana Smakula. She did a video recently and I was just like, I have that die and I've never played with it. And I have the florals from it, so I'm playing with it. Because I bought this, I think from last year. I Dance. There's a floral. This one is a die set where these legs, it's an interactive card. The legs swing, has a skirt. There is even a Christmas set to this. Bought this and had it just in my bin of all Spellbinders goodness. 1 3/4 of an inch, and then there's the center, which is 1/4 of an inch. Look at that, and it layers up. These are not attached, so you pull them apart. I just stacked it like that, okay? Let me just show you real quick. They are independent of each other, okay? Super duper cute. She has a video. Go watch her video. Hello. And I was like, all right, I'm playing with it. And it follows into this International Pink Day. And I did add some contrast with it, with the green leaves on a white base. And this is a monochromatic base with this, I don't know, what would you call this? Like kind of like a lotus floral base. And then what anchors it? Tell you, that fluted square. Put the sentiment here, layered up the flowers. This is actually a very easy card to make. Did some die cutting, yes, but it comes together like super quick. So this one would be a quick card for thank you card, happy birthday. So this is another one of those simple cards, but in a mini slimline form. Okay, super duper duper cute. I love the leaves. These can tuck into any one of these florals. I could have used it over here, tucked in here. Use that one, tucked in here. Here with this, I would go a little bit smaller. They all seem to want to work with each other. So there is a lot of design and possibly planning at these Spellbinders meetings, production, whatever. And I appreciate it. So appreciate it because it's all good. All right, so on this one, thank you for your kindness. We have the thank you, you are, your, for, so, kindness. So it can be thank you for your kindness and kindness. This kindness though is a little long and it is split. Kind and ness with a shadow. This kind is 2.5 inch, 1 1/4. So you could just do you are so kind. Thank you for your kindness. And you get 2 U's. You get a capital U and you get a common U. See what I mean? That's the common. That's the one with the capital Y with the curl. And these are separated. Even though this is together, they don't cut out together, as you can see. Thinking, I'm telling you, there's some planning. There is planning. Like somebody goes, wait a second. Just in case the crafter wants to separate it, let's go ahead and separate it. I forgot to show you guys the other day. Along with my fluted classic squares, I did get fluted classic slimline. I just forgot to show you that there is this version too if you want it. And I have not used it yet. Here it is, brand new in the package. But I am going to use it because this one's a good one too. Reminds me of my blanket slimline dies. Alrighty, crafters. So for National Pink Day, a day later, I have 3 cards, all Spellbinders goodness, mostly featuring products from their new Just Wanted to Say collection and Right Words collection. Love, 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 love. Not even triple love, quadruple love. Alrighty, crafters, I will put links below for everything shown here so you aren't like scouring the internet like a crazy person trying to find everything. But even though National Pink Day is over, this weekend, go ahead and make something pink and pretty. Ooh, love. And if pink is not your color, give it a try anyway, just for the challenge of it. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.